Hi, my name's Lucinda, and welcome to the train station clearing process. We're going to get started by relaxation, okay? I'm going to give you some definitions that I use during the process that you'll hear. They're the prompts that while you're in this deep meditative state will allow you to access imagination, pretend, and belief systems that are a little bit beyond your reach currently so that you can clear those beliefs that seem to infiltrate our day to day. And when you haven't done it before, a lot of times, very first time, you're exhausted after because you have so much cell memory. And in that cell memory, that is like our operating system, our belief system. It's why we believe and behave the way that we do. So, in that, what I would like to do is I would like to first bless everyone, okay, who comes into connection with this video in such a way as to connect them to their greatest potential and most relatable human being. So, first, the blessings. Letting go. There you go. Letting go. Allowing your beliefs to broaden. This part of the process is the entrainment. You'll notice that there's a rhythm to the energy, that it has ebb and flow. And with that ebb and flow, there is communication through intention. I have intentions of clearing your field and bringing you into the alignment that you are looking for. So, welcome again. Here we go. We'll set aside the Palo Santo and let it continue to bless the experience for as long as it wishes to participate. Thank it for its service. And we're going to cleanse with fire. I have a candle. We're going to cleanse with fire. Bring fire into our experience. We're deep in our intention, intuitive, emotional body now. We're really connected there. That started to happen when you became present during the beginning of the video. I invite you to get comfortable. This is about a 30 to 35 minute process. If you don't have that time right now, push the pause button and then come back to it when you can ensure that you have that time. It's really important that you give yourself the benefit of that amount of space to process this amazing experience. All right? Okay. So now the fire has cleansed us. Set that aside right there. Make sure that you're hydrated. Grab some water. All right. Now we've introduced water and fire into the experience. All right. And that's what we're going to pull up from the earth. And as we bring it in, we're going to use the lemniscape, the intention of balancing those fields. And that will create steam. because fire below water creates steam, and that moves you into your spirituality. We're going to also bring from the earth, earth, and from the earth, wood. Earth is a representation of every heavenly body, every celestial body. And wood is a representation of every infinite being. We'll balance those in harmony. Okay. And then we'll lock it in with a belief of who we are. Metal, spirit, air. Metal, spirit, air. Who'd have thought that air was the physical aspect of you? Breath work is important. Take a deep breath in and relax. We're going to go deeper into the process. And it'll feel as though things are just falling away. And we haven't started the train station clearing process yet. So we're bringing this beautiful clearing of fire, wood, earth, water, metal, spirit, air straight through all of your chakras. Bring in the elements. Shifting and adjusting, optimizing, brightening, bringing more joy, more joy, more joy, more joy, more frivolity, more fun, connecting you deeply to the earth, tying your earth seed and tethering deep into the core of the earth and bringing up all these beautiful elements of you. All right. Won't be complete without the Holy Spirit. And now we're in a beautiful cocoon of sovereign space. This is a great space to do healing from. It's safe. It's safe. All right. Okay, so if you made it this far, all right, what I would like for you to do, if you have not done so already, is to pause the video and create a space free from distraction, like no cell phones, no, just, free from distraction. It's all about you right now. We're going to go internally into your inner world, and we want you to really be present so that you can be commanding of your energetic field. And that way you will have this beautiful tool that you can use anytime you want when you're feeling a little out. Okay? It's beautiful because it takes you right out of rabbit holes. And this is the best thing I could give you for right now. Okay? All right. Pause. We're back. Okay. So bringing back in that entrainment. I want you to relax into the space. I'll entrain all the spaces. I'll be working directly with you. You'll feel my energy with you. We're one. That makes perfect sense. There we go. Beautiful. I love this. Feels like it's filled with gratitude, joy, appreciation. It's beautiful energy that we're going to be working with. All right, great. Okay, so we're going to continue the clearings. All right, there we are. Now you're deeply entrained. You're connected to the earth. This is beautiful. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to close your eyes and relax more deeply into the beautiful space that you've created for yourself for this experience. Begin by focusing on your breath. Take nice, deep, even, slow, luxurious breaths, cleansing breaths, to where when the energy of the air pulls into your body, it frees any psychic debris, any leftover energy that's pocketed there, gathers it up, and releases it from your experience. We'll transmute all that toxin into little white butterflies of unconditional love. Continue breathing. Deepen the focus toward your inner world. Your mind will begin to clear, moving pins and thoughts, releasing your spiritual energy you have invested elsewhere for the moment. There you go. Putting that into some spirit acid. All right, here we are. This will be a sensory exercise. There are some prompts that I will give you. The first prompt is 3 different styles of energy that I like to describe. The first is spirit energy. For me, that is a representation of a being that once was physical and now is no longer. It's very universal, so many show up. The second is cosmic beings, and they're usually hologram, blipped in energetic presence of things that we would consider not us. That's it. But they're more universal people. These seem to have a tendency to be more alive and aware. And so that leads me to believe that these cosmic realms, like the dragons, the fairies, I interact with them quite often, and also the planetary beings. And then there's the different realms that you go into when you start to look at all the ascension reports. There's just many. And as we go into those fields, I call those cosmic fields. So they're very all-encompassing, and they're not so delineating. And that allows for greater, broader expansion when we're clearing, okay? And then the third field, I usually refer to it as religious. It is not a knock on religion. It's where I found where in religious belief systems that are fear-based, okay, that are not spiritually evolved to be unconditional love-based, all right? In those practices, those dogmatic practices, there are many practices of don't do this, don't do that. And that is a fear base coming forward from the individual, from an opinion. And it's good because fear is healthy. It guides you. It lets you know. Some of it is not, but this creates a good versus evil sort of atmosphere. And then we get shown the duality of life and everything else that's in it. And we sure do know that there are angels and demons. And so in these aspects, how you view them, okay, with the religious energy, okay, it's also unwanted psychic debris experience that's steeped in trauma. And it's a sludge that nobody really wants to look at. And then we clear that as well. Okay. And I just call it religious energy. And we will any train station you would like. Relaxed, looking at all the architecture, hearing the sounds, smelling the smells, seeing the sights, noticing if it's day or night, how many people are around, what the noise is like, looking over at the entry point of the train station and seeing how many people are going inside. All of this, taking this in a moment of notice. Looking down at your feet, and when you can see your feet on the ground, nod your head. Gently, you begin to rise into the air. Keep your eyes closed during the whole exercise. And as you ascend adjacent to the building, you notice the architecture, hear the sounds, smell the smells, see how many people are going into the front door. You also are noticing if it's day or night, getting higher and further above, almost atop the building adjacent to the train station. Slowly, easily, effortlessly, you float atop the train station. You can see the entire property, the entire foundation, all of the architecture in the building. You can see if it's day or night. You can see the rooftop. You can see the front door where everybody is going in. You could smell the smells, hear the sounds, see the sights. And the architecture draws you. You begin to slowly descend down through the roof, through the ceiling, and into the train station. Landing firmly, gently, easily on your feet. You look down, and when you can see your feet, nod your head. Here's a golden lasso. Yes, it looks like Wonder Woman's lasso. Just pick it up. Hold on to it. You'll be using it later. You'll notice that there's an additional entry point. The first entry point is where all the people were coming in. There's another entry point that is an archway. The archway is beautiful, and it looks like a hallway. And you take your right hand when you walk over there, and down at the lowest left-hand corner, you run your hand all the way around the archway. And as you do, the archway begins to light up brilliantly with bright, bright white light. It becomes so brilliant, and it's filled with unconditional love, forgiveness, understanding, compassion, kindness, serenity, surrender, just so much beautiful forgiveness, acceptance, enough, and the unconditionality of love, all of that in that beautiful bright white light that begins to spill out from the hallway and into the train station, getting brighter and brighter and brighter. It gets so bright that it begins to form a little road that comes out of the light, and it turns golden. And it's a beautiful path, and there's angels, golden and white angels on either side. And you feel this peace and serenity. And an archangel shows up, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Haniel Azrael. There we are. They're going to help you during this exercise. Some will be standing next to this beautiful bright light. Others will be around helping you in your field. The first thing I would like for you to do is to make an announcement. You're going to gather everybody in front of you. You don't say this out loud. You say this in your mind's eye. You gather everybody in the train station in front of you. Bring them all in front of you. There you go. No one in back of you. Bring them all in front. Perfect. You're going to say this out loud. All spirit energy in need of transition. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. You'll notice that things begin to pull out of your field. You might notice physical tugs from your body. Thoughts might evaporate. Maybe you're seeing some things go on, like beings that are in front of you, and they seem to be traveling toward the light, and they're turning whiter and whiter and getting like fog. And they go faster and faster, and it's a vibration. They're entering the next phase of their vibration. They're finding that peace and harmony, that heaven, their belief system on the other side. You're helping them not be stuck, releasing them with gratitude, with understanding. They came because you asked for help, and they answered your call because they too needed help. That beautiful vibration of gratitude and understanding and reciprocation from the universe. The universe is so loving. Okay, so maybe you're seeing a little being, all right, the little shepherd boy taking the last of the people through the gates into that beautiful white light, filled with love, understanding, and acceptance. Take a nice deep breath in and out. There you go. There goes the last. All right. Good deal. Now I want you to go ahead and make another announcement and gather everybody in front of you. It's very important that you do this. Everybody in front of you. All right. All cosmic beings gather in front of me. All right. Cosmic beings come in because we ask for help from the universe. We ask for a lot of help. We ask for manifestations, and then we put limitations in front of us as to why we don't have it yet. And when we say these experiences, whether they're our experience in physical truth or not, all we're doing is perpetuating it. So we want to clear this energy, all right, this cosmic energy that we've called in for help. And when we do that, we can always give direction and it leaves. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to release it with gratitude because it had the heart to show up for us. It came because it cared, right? There we go. So you're going to say this out loud. All cosmic beings, thank you for your service. You may go. Deepest gratitude and abundance to all of you on your travels. And let go of that. What you're feeling is your spiritual energy come back to you. Release. There you go. Another nice deep breath in and out. Relaxed. Remember that golden lasso that you had? I want you to pick that up and bring that out. Today, you're going to become the best cowboy or cowgirl or cow person. You're going to be able to lasso the whole property all at once. All the bugaboos, the illegits, the things that you do not want to experience anymore. All of those disharmonious frequencies within your experience currently. We're going to cast the first lasso all the way to the back of the property on the far left. We're going to bring it up to the far right next to us at the front. And we're going to cast it back to the right. And then we're going to bring it again diagonally to the front left. And then we're going to loop it around the whole thing. 1, 2, 3. Give it a good yank. You're going to wrap it up in all that gold. You're going to cast it up to the God of your understanding, whomever that is. Creator, spirit, sky. And transmute all that beautiful psychic debris into little white butterflies of unconditional love. In this moment, what I would like for you to do is to settle in to your body. You're in the train station, standing on the platform. Look around. There's absolutely no activity. There are the archangels, but the other entry point, there's absolutely no one coming into your train station any longer. I want you to look beyond and invite your spirit team to come forward if you're open and see all the people that you work with on a regular basis. When you go into a meditation, you're more than welcome to go and invite them to come into your meditation and find out how you work with them. For right now, we're going to ask the one that's most connected to the belief system that you have and the God of your understanding, who is the strongest, to step forward. Whoever steps forward will give you a name. You'll have a feeling, a presence. It'll be all right. You'll go ahead and you'll tell them this. Thank you so much for being here. Please keep 7 foot of personal energetic space free from debris and free from activity at all times. Is that okay? They'll nod and say yes. They're part of your energy field. They are your makeup. They'll recede. You thank them very much for their service. You thank them with the deepest gratitude that you can allow yourself to experience in the moment. And as they recede, you can see them another time. You come center into the middle of the train station. You look down at your feet. And when you see your feet, you nod. Easily, gently, safely, you begin to ascend into the air, up through the ceiling, the roof, into the sky, high atop the train station that you've left. You can see the property at all the corners and see how bright and shiny everything is. You can see if it's day or night. You can smell the aromas, hear the sounds, see the sights, feel the peace, and notice the architecture. You begin to gently, easily, safely move outside from atop to be adjacent the train station. Slowly, easily, effortlessly. A descending to the sidewalk from where you started until your feet land firmly, gently, easily, and safely on the sidewalk. You look down and you see your feet. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Allow all of your energy to come back to you. Give yourself about 10 minutes of solitude. You're continuing to release and bring back your spirit energy. All right? I love you. Have a bitchin' day.